So we saw a rear living that comes in right at 36 foot, but what happens if we add 5 foot and go to full profile plus add some more amenities? Well, folks, then you get into a rear living floor plan like this one, which is the Keystone Montana 3780RL. And as I said, this one comes in at 41 foot, and being a full profile will give you more bedroom space, but it will also add some weight. So as we go through here, as we're looking, you want to make sure you have a big enough truck because dry, this one weighs just a skosh under 13,500 pounds. So definitely not the lightest RV ever, but it is big on amenities as well. And one of them is, of course, what this whole section is all about, which is living space. I want to do a little 360 for everyone here, Fritz, kind of show them the space that we're in, right? You can see this center island. You have the ton of kitchen prep space over there. Sorry, it looks like it's a little bit dirty. I should have cleaned that up. I apologize. But you can see the TV there. Nice big sofa in the back, you know, storage all across the top there. And then as we come around over into our campsite slide, you will see here you have theater seats, which can also become a sofa. I'll show you in just a second, and the buffet style dinette. So, you know, as I mentioned, this is just a huge space. You have those dual opposing slides, and this dinette I really love. This is something Montana did about 2 years ago, something that we've seen for a long time in the RV industry, and it's just now kind of a long time in the motorhome side of things, but something we're just now starting to see in the fifth wheel part of the industry. So, but I love it. I'm glad that they did. So with this dinette, essentially what you can do is this does pull out, plus it has a leaf. So you can do this right here to pull it out, and you have this additional leaf to pull it out even more, and you have 2 more chairs. Now, one of the cool things, one of the things I really like about Montana, is the foldable chairs match the existing ones. So if you have guests coming over and you have everything, you know, folded out, they would have no idea that this table tucks away or that it normally only has 2 chairs. You know, it looks like it was meant for 4 people. Another thing I really like is they do this right here. They put a power tower right in there, and for me that makes sense because, you know, so many more people, especially with, you know, the environment we're in with, you know, everything that's going on, more and more people are working from the road. You know, they're working from home, from the road. And something like this gives you the ability to do that. Because you can be right here in your RV, whether you're at the campground, whether you're traveling, whatever it may be, you're able to plug in right there and boom, now, you know, you're good to go. I've also seen people that, you know, have their fifth wheels stored at their home. And with this, you know, as long as you have power run to inside, you can have like your own little office, your own workspace, right? You know, if the kids are driving you crazy, you need to get out for a second, now you can come right over here, you have your own office, you have your own space, just a lot of different uses. And so I love that right there at that seating area, you have the plug-in. Big windows here as well. You know, you can see that, and you have roller shades, of course, LED lights up top. One of the things that Montana does that a lot of manufacturers have gone away from is this right here, which is give you storage above the seating area. Now, Montana's always been really big on storage, so I'm glad that they kept with that. And I've asked people before, you know, on several different occasions, and it's always split. Some people want bigger windows, some people want more storage. But I think in here, you know, because you probably will spend a lot of time in here, having the storage is great, and you still have enough window space to bring in plenty of light. Another thing I want to point out, folks, I'm 6 foot tall. Look at that slide height. You know, I mean, I could be, you know, 6'2", 6'3", and still not hit my head on the top of that slide, which is awesome. Now, when I sit down in the theater seats, this is the T-Pain collection, Thomas Paine. It has a light in here. You have the heat, you have the massage feature, and it is also powered, so that will raise up and down. Now, keep in mind, in order to use that, you will have to have shore power or generator, right? Some kind of 120 for that to work. But the great thing about it is that if you have bad knees or weaker legs, you don't have to, you know, worry about shoving it back in there. Because I've seen people that struggle to do it when I've been at, you know, other RV shows and events or just showing people RVs. You know, I put it out for them. They're like, oh, this is great. And they go to put it back, and, you know, it's a little bit of a struggle. But with the power, it obviously makes life much easier. You have the drop-down armrest with cup holders. This little guy pops up. Look at that. Another 120 right there, plus a couple USB ports. So again, if you have a laptop or something, you want to sit right here and work, you can do so. Maybe just need to charge your phone, no problem. The other cool thing I like is it has what I call snuggle mode. You flip that guy up right here, you come on over, you snuggle in with the, you know, the wifey, the loved one. You have a great shot to TV, sitting back, having the fireplace on, watching a movie, really just kind of being with each other, right? You know, putting your cell phones away, snuggling up, just enjoying each other's company. And now, of course, you always have the sofa, which, you can do that there as well. But I just like that you kind of the theater seat, and it's a little bit bigger seating. So if grandkids come, you can have grandkids there. You can have grandkids here. The other thing I like about this is it is big enough. If I want to lay down and take a little afternoon snooze, I have the capability to do that. Plus, this can fold out into a nice big bed. That's one of the great things about having a big living space is not only do you have plenty of seating for everyone, but you get sleeping space for people. So this folds out into a large bed. 2 adults can very comfortably sleep here. You still get end tables, the windows all the way around. But our shades here, it probably is worth mentioning. You do have day shades as well as night shades. Show you those too. So you do have both options in the Montana, or not options, sorry. It comes with both as standard, I should say. Don't want to confuse people. Right up top is all of your storage. And while we're looking up at the ceiling, I do want to hit on a couple things. One, you will see in the trim and the crown molding up there, you have accent lighting all the way behind. You will see right up top is your fan, so you can circulate some air in here. And quiet, cool AC. Now the thing, one of the things I really love about Montana is you have a quiet, cool AC back here. You have a quiet, cool AC in the bedroom. And if you take a look right up here, you will see a max air vent fan. So that if you don't want to run AC, great. You can open up some windows, turn that on, and circulate the air. But here's the other cool thing about this fan, is that you see that little white plate with the sticker on it? That's showing that that is prepped for a third AC. That's something you won't find in many fifth wheels, period. So if you're going somewhere where it's really warm and you want to make sure you have a lot of AC, this one is able to do it. As I mentioned before, huge countertop space over here. I mean, this is double, almost triple the size of what you normally get for this kitchen cooking space. And I love that. You get the big living area, you get a massive kitchen. Look at the size of this kitchen island. You want to talk about prepping food, you have the space to do it here. And one of my other favorite parts I love, look at that. Dedicated spot for a trash can. Dedicated spot for a trash can. I have not one, but 2 trash cans right here. Very simple and easy to use. Slow close drawers, nice high-end amenities, storage underneath here, including a storage spot for my solid surface sink top covers. Big undermount stainless steel sink. This left bowl is huge. I love it they put this in here. It's a very deep sink. A few years ago, actually, Montana took it away, and all the customers and all the forums were like, hey, we love that sink. We want it back. And Montana listened. They brought it back, and definitely, in my opinion, for the better. But, of course, the cooktop right there, microwave. You have a wine rack up top. Plenty of storage here. Norcold fridge freezer combos. We open this one up, you can take a look. Now, with Montana, you get options, right? You can have your RV fridge like this, which is 18 cubic foot, mind you, and that is a very, very large fridge, propane electric fridge freezer. I don't think there's currently anything on the market bigger than 18 that still runs off propane. But if you want residential, instead of a 3780 RL, you get a 3781 RL, and that'll have a residential fridge. That's going to be the differentiator between those two numbers. And one of the best parts about that, folks, is this one right here for the show. This RV is starting at $74,995, which is only 15 bucks a day. That's an incredible deal for what you're getting. I guarantee it's cheaper than a house payment, and I don't know about you, but this is definitely an RV I could live in. And if you want to take advantage of that, simply text the word RV to 46642. Another thing I love about this, multi-use. You walk in, you have a spot to hang up your jackets right there, or if you so choose, you have washer dryer prep. So if you want a washer and dryer, there it is. Very simple and easy to get to. Storage up across the top, more storage here as well as all of our controls. Now we're running out of time, but I do want to show you the bathroom and bedroom. Making our way up the steps, you'll see this grab handle, nice and big, very easy to use. I like that it's large. If you come up into the bathroom, man, beautiful bathroom. Take a look at this. Solid surface countertops, folks. We're talking luxury RVs here. They didn't cheap out. So you have beautiful countertops, dual vanity, undermount, stainless steel bowls in there. As you would expect, you have the porcelain bowl and a one-piece fiberglass shower. That's a big deal. A lot of manufacturers using several piece showers. In here, in this Montana, it's a one-piece shower, so less chance for leaks. It's a residential style shower in there, and I can easily stand up in it. And when we come into the bedroom, a slide-out bed right over here. You can see, windows in there, your nightstands, everything you need. quiet, cool AC right here, huge wardrobe. And because we don't have washer dryer in here, this whole thing is dedicated wardrobe. So you have massive wardrobe space, a chest of drawers right down at the base of the bed. Plus there's a TV. So if you want to watch TV at night, you can do so. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful, beautiful fifth wheel inside, and it doesn't stop there. As we make our way outside, a couple quick things on the door I want to show you. One, they call this the slingshot, and it just a fancy name for saying that the door is going to shut itself. So if the grandkids come out, you don't have to worry about it. Boom, just like that. The other thing I really like about it, this right here, the screen defender. I don't know about you folks, but I know a lot of people like to bring their dogs with them. The screen defender, if a dog jumps up there, it's going to make sure it doesn't go through the screen. Now, the other thing I have is little children. You know, my 1-year-old is starting to walk around now. If it's just the screen, this is going to make sure she doesn't fall out of the screen, fall down the steps, and get hurt. So I love that that is in there. A small feature, right? But sometimes for me, it's those small things that make a huge difference. You have the More Ride step above step system, auto level, a spot to hook up a TV right here if you want TV, plus central vac. And one of the coolest things about Montana for me is this. You get a massive garage. And why is that? Well, because they use what they call drop frame construction, where what they do is they take the I-beam, they stop it, and then they weld another little bit smaller I-beam right down underneath that. And that still gives you great structural rigidity. You don't lose anything there, but you gain a ton of storage. You have a propane quick connect right there in case you want to hook up a grill. You know, coming around to the front, beautiful painted front cap. You have the road armor, kingpin right up here, excellent storage up front. That level up system is hydraulic, folks. You know, Montana has been one of the #1 selling high-profile fifth wheels for almost 2 decades for a good reason. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you're interested in this one, text RV to 46642. Now, maybe you saw this and you loved it, but you think, Ian, I can't tow it. That's okay. There's other rear living fifth wheels out there for you, and we can make sure it's going to fit in your budget. All you have to do is text the word fresh to that 46642 number, and we'll make sure our specialists get a fifth wheel that is going to work perfect just for you.